Hello Roadrunners! In this video, we will cover some of the most common questions we receive at One Stop about registration. First, let's show you some resources that you will want to have access to. Open a web browser and type in my.utsa.edu. Select Academic Calendars, Registration, and Final Exam Schedules. Following this link will allow you to download PDFs of these files to your device for ease of access. These PDFs are updated throughout the year and are a great resource for you. Let's take a look at the academic calendar. This resource will show you all of the important dates for the semester based on the term you are registered for. One of the most important dates that we receive questions about is the census date of each term. The census date is when we lock you into the courses that you are enrolled in for your specific term. And it is also when we inform the National Student Clearinghouse of your enrollment for that term at UTSA. For the 16-week term, the census date is always the 12th day of class. At One Stop, we also receive a lot of questions about refunds based on the date students withdraw. It is important to note that the 100% refund date actually occurs before classes start. If you withdraw on or after the first official day of class noted on the academic calendar, you will owe a balance to UTSA for a portion of your tuition and fees. Each term within a semester has different start dates, and you can find all of this information and more on the academic calendar. Next, we will cover some of the most common errors and issues that some of our students have questions about when attempting to register. You can find your registration status in ASAP by clicking on Student Services, Student Profile, and Registration Notices. To view any registration holds that you may have, log into ASAP and select the Student Services tab. Click Student Profile, and click on any holds that appear to view more information about them. One of the most common registration holds is generated for a student's final transcripts. If you see this hold on your account, you need to submit your transcripts to UTSA in order to lift the hold. Transcripts can either be mailed from your school to UTSA or electronically sent from your school to apply@utsa.edu. If you have a sealed paper copy, you may also bring it in person to either of our One Stop locations. If you would like more information on other registration holds, open a web browser and type in onestop.utsa.edu. Click on Registration and Records, Class Registration, and Registration Holds. Let's take a look at some common registration errors you may see. First, we have the linked course required error. Some students see this error when the course they are attempting to enroll in has a linked class or lab section that requires concurrent enrollment. Concurrent enrollment means both courses must be taken at the same time. When registering, make sure to enter both CRNs for both courses before clicking on the Submit button. Next, we have one of the most common errors some of our students may encounter, the prerequisite and test score error. Many courses require students to complete prerequisite coursework or placement tests prior to registration. Prior to registering for a course, you can see if it has any prerequisites by clicking on the course subject or number in the schedule of classes. In certain circumstances, students may request permission from academic advisors, department chairs, associate deans, and/or instructors to register for a course without meeting the course's prerequisite. To request an override, you may submit a prerequisite override request form. You may find this form on our website. Next is the Student Attribute Restriction error. Some course sections are only available to students in specific programs, such as honor. This message appears when you have tried to add a course and you are not in the specific program required for enrollment. see if a section is only being offered to students in a specific program, visit the class schedule and view the comments listed for the course. Next, we will cover the campus restriction error. Some course sections are only available to students in specific modalities. For example, if your program is a 100% online program, you can only take online program classes. If you are an on-campus student, you would look for courses that have internet and not online programs. For more information about common registration errors, please look on our one-stop webpage. Click Registration and Records, Class Registration, and Registration Errors. Next, we will show you how to navigate to the Forms section on our one-stop webpage. Open any web browser and access our webpage, onestop.utsa.edu, and click on Forms. There, you will find all of our forms for admissions, financial aid, and the Registrar. On the Registrar Forms page, you can find forms such as the Withdrawal Form, the Prerequisite Override Instructions Form, and the Independent Study Course Form. Should you need to complete any of these forms, please download them from this webpage and submit them to our offices via the document uploader. If you need assistance with the document uploader, please view our video on how to use this tool. If you are a Texas resident, make sure to verify that you're eligible to receive UTSA's resident tuition rates. This is also known as in-state tuition. You can find information on how to claim your residency along with the necessary documents to do so on our webpage. Click on Registration and Records and click on Texas Residency. Remember, all documents must be submitted via the document uploader. We hope that this information about some of our more common registration questions helps you with any problems you may encounter while registering. We look forward to seeing you all next semester.